Try to do a quick little video doing a walk around on this sawmill. Some people have asked about it. Got the pecan log flipped over. Used the old backhoe. Got a 6-inch thick slab there that I'm gonna turn into 2x6s for a guy. It's the first time I've been able to flip a log over like that. Got my fan running because it's hot and humid today. A little bit on the sawmill. Finally got a battery with a temporary ratchet strap holding it. Electric start on the Predator engine. It's a Predator 420, I think. 21-inch trailer tires, double pillar block bearings, one on the front, one on the back side. This piece of threaded rod right here. Tighten this nut up, one on the front and back, so you can track each wheel. That's also what I use to tension the blade on that side. Same setup. Got the fan cut off now so you can actually hear what I'm saying. It is a Predator 420 electric start. I've had this engine a year and a half. If it went out, I'd go buy another one right now. This winch here has a cable that goes up over a roller, under this roller, under this roller, back up over this roller, and then the hook is down here hooked to the frame. So as you crank this, it goes up and down. This was a little temporary hand crank I put on it before I went full electric like a week later. Didn't think I'd find the motor, but found that on the old power wheelchair. Got that set up, working pretty good so far. This is my coolant reservoir. It holds about 2.5 gallons of water, which lasts a pretty good while. Have an on-off valve here, and kind of a throttling valve here. And then the coolant comes out down here. Just got a coat hanger hooked up with that zip tied to it, because every other time I cut, that gets hung on the log. Got the blade guides. It's my second setup on that. The first one worked great. I just couldn't get the bearings to last. It was 2 bearings here, 2 bearings here, and the blade actually set in this little slit. So it really held the blade good, and I got one on each side. It really held the blade good, but it caught a lot of trash. So I had a lot of bearings go bad. And this is the power feed PWM control module that I got from Amazon. Got you, I can't think of the exact word. Forward switch. As you turn it up, she goes forward. Y'all probably tired of seeing videos on this, but and the cable set up, I hadn't seen anybody else use it. I know the old school like Frick sawmills used it. I'm gonna have to study that a little more, because I do have a little bit of trouble with the cable binding up on itself. Probably wider pulleys would help that, but something needs to take the cable from side to side as it's rolling it up. Right now I got a spring that helps take up some of that slack and tension as it goes. But I'm gonna get set up and show making a cut on the top of this log. Another little design flaw that I did on this one, and I was kind of in it too far to really correct it. Not thinking I put the bearings on top of my framework. Normally when you see these, the bearings on the bottom. Something I didn't really pay attention to until I got into it and wanted to start cutting thicker slabs. Well, I've only got from here to the blade, I've only got about 6 inches, so That slab you see sitting right there was maxing out, and it was actually rubbing on this right here in some spots, and it's kind of scary when that's what's holding your saw up. But anyway, all right, we're gonna get going because I only got about 22% on my phone, and it'll probably die in the middle of this. So when you start it up, you choke it every time, throttle wide open,